Well, with Steve-O lurking around, with Darkness Worldwide in the ring, David Barnabas Spector at ringside. One person that I would not want to be is this man, Ryan Wild.
Of course, some time ago, Ryan Wild defeated his older brother, Steve Anderson, in a casket match, and Steve-O has risen from that casket, and who knows what's going to happen in the main event tonight.
Allen Park, he is the FGW champion, the wrestling savant, Mitch Magnus.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the FGW champion. And he won that title from Drew Skills on September 27th after winning a fatal four-way match to become the #1 contender. And finally, after his third try at the championship, he got the gold. Eric Falling staring daggers at Mitch Magnus.
There's multiple scores to be settled here. As you said, Mooney, Ryan Wild defeating his brother in a casket match. Steve-O emerging from that casket. I can't imagine who else Steve-O would have his sights set on than Ryan Wild, his brother. One half of ROACH.
There's the bell, and the match is underway, and the Prophet of Pain getting in Ryan Wild's face right off the get.
Oh, a chop to the chest.
Wild and intimidating look to him tonight.
And say that again. Ryan Wild's always got an intimidating look. The guy's a monster.
And of course, the Prophet of Pain, really proud of what he did to William Wolf. We haven't seen or heard from him. We have no update on his medical condition, and really just want to send our best wishes out to him on a speedy recovery, and hopefully we'll see him here back at the FGW arena in the future. But right now, Ryan Wild taking control of the Prophet of Pain, Amos, and tags in the FGW champion, the wrestling savant, Mitch Magnus.
Mitch Magnus, the clubbing blow to the back of the head, not doing a whole lot of scientific wrestling right now. Lots of stomps and strikes and clubs to the back.
Nice suplex, and goes for the cover. Tag back to Wild, and these two in the early moments of this matchup working well together.
Yeah, so far so good, but this match is far, far from over. And Ryan Wild now is lifting up Mitch Magnus.
Gonna hang him up, gonna hang the Prophet of Pain, Amos, up in that tree of woe, and Wild.
Some wild chops. Let's see what I did there. Is Ryan Wild, wild chops.
Yeah, I got it. Wild humiliating Amos in the corner, and another tag. And here comes the champion.
Out of the pin.
2 count only. Amos slips out the back door. And Spector reading the riot act to the champion.
He's always got a lot to say. That's Spector.
Again, Darkness Worldwide, they've got their hands in everybody's cookie jar. Then they have branched out here at Future Great Wrestling. And tonight on Shockwave, what would a win do for Darkness Worldwide in this main event?
A win would just bring their momentum further and further to that FGW championship. I mean, that's got to be the ultimate goal. They want that ornament of power. They want the FGW title, and they want to strip it off of Mitch Magnus.
So you believe their focus will be on trying to get a pinfall victory on the champion?
I think that would be smart. I think that David Barnabas Spector and Darkness Worldwide, they're smart men. Close call there.
And Fallen yet to get into this matchup.
But yeah, I think the FGW Championship is what they want. And I think a pin on Mitch Magnus here tonight would do. It would get him there quicker than any other way that I could think of.
Well, you know the golden rule. Whoever has all the gold makes the rules, and Darkness Worldwide.
That's the one.
Certainly wants that FGW Championship, and now Eric Fallen is in against the champion. Oh, you can hear that thud as the champion's leg smashed against the canvas of the ring apron here in the main event of Shockwave.
Rolling hip snap, and the offense continues on the part of Darkness Worldwide.
And the knee breaker, and they're trying to do the damage to the left leg of FGW champion Mitch Magnus. Tag, and the Prophet of Pain Amos back in the ring, still in control of that left leg, trying to jerk the leg out of its socket in the hip. And now Darkness Worldwide with the frequent tags.
It's good strategy, and it's working out for them. Oh. Only a 1 count there, Mooney.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep the champion down.
Got some gas in the tank still. The Darkness World. Oh, it's a Gurry!
And Magnus still has not gotten over to make the tag. He's more focused on that left knee. Fallen stunned, and this would be the time, and he makes the tag.
Here comes Ryan Wild!
And he takes out Amos as he goes flailing over the top rope. And both men look like they were both attempting a choke slam. Wild with a forearm. Fallen backed into the corner, and now Fallen just bulls his way out, and there's the baseball bat. And we know the day. Oh! Joe Lopez taken out in the corner.
He certainly was. Man, he was smashed into those turnbuckles.
And where did Spector go? Where is Spector? Ryan Wild. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa there! That's
Stevel.
It's Stevel, he's here! And that roach on the back of Ryan Wild has got to be like a target. Stevel staring a hole through the face of Ryan Wild.
Now remember, everybody, these are brothers going at it, and oh, we are playing the feud.
And the referee's down. Well, that's the only reason the bell's not ringing right now, and that disqualification has not occurred. Stevel, the other half of Roach, taking it to Ryan Wild, and meanwhile in the ring, here's Mitch Magnus taking it to Amos.
Chop block to the leg of the champion, Joe Lopez. Looks like he is still down. We know Logan Lynn has been taken out. Do we have any other referees here tonight?
referee.
He's choking Mitch Magnus.
Well, Darkness Worldwide has a license to kill now. Referee down. Nobody to stop them. Oh, wow.
I don't know if Joe Lopez is going to get up. He was pressed into that corner hard.
Spector trying to be a zebra there for a moment.
I don't think that count counts.
I know it doesn't. And Mitch Magnus back to his feet, doing everything he can.
Ow! Right on the head.
And the fans have counted to 3. A moral victory at best for the FGW champion, and he is limping. He has turned his back on Amos.
See the way Fallen was folded up? That springboard fist right to the face.
Oh, that was nasty.
That's
and
the blackout. The black light. Blacked out Mitch Magnus.
Joe Lopez makes the 3 count.
Another huge win for Darkness Worldwide.
This match, the Prophet of Pain, Amos, and the Paranormal, Eric Fallen.
David Barnabas Spector and Darkness Worldwide have stolen this main event. Yeah, he
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been asked to re-announce Steve-O as Scary Steve, the Tickle Monster.
Oh, wow. The Tickle Monster, yeah, no.
Tickle Monster! Tickle Monster!
Do you think Steebles, do you think he's ticklish? He doesn't look ticklish to me.
I think Billy's ticklish. Of course, I don't know that for a fact.
Somehow Steeble just doesn't look like he'd be a ticklish man. I don't know.
He doesn't look like a tickler at all.
Well, Billy looks like a tickler.
When he puts his hands on you, it's with full brute force. And
So maybe Steeble is going to be the tickle monster.
I'm not a Tickle Monster!
No, he's not.
And Steve will not happy with that. Wait a minute. Oh, now we know.
Oh no, Steeble maybe he is ticklish.
Tickle Monster! Tickle Monster!
Got the big man to crack a smile there. Wait a minute, Billy.
Stop it! Stop it!
Steeble does not look amused.
It's hard to. Oh, wait. Oh, a tickle brawl has broken out.
You wanted it! Now you got it! Here comes the Tickle Monster!
Here you go,
No.
the tickle monster,
Oh, that's
tickling with all of his might.
inhumane to do that to Billy.
Come on, Steve! Scary! What is wrong with you? Come on! Come on!
I think I see a little bit of a wet spot on the singlet of Billy.
And yeah,
That's
he's not in full control of his bodily functions after that head injury at the hands of the Prophet of Pain, Amos. Hit him in the head with a ball bat. And David Barnabas Spector wants Steve-O to get serious about this exhibition contest here on Shockwave.
I'm going to tell you one thing that I know for sure. That whip into the corner did not tickle. Billy launched across the ring by Steve-O.
Getting news from the back, JC Flash. Looks like we've added more matches to Cold Blooded coming up in 2 days on Friday, December 6th. It looks like it's going to be Harley Fairfax taking on Logan Blackheart again.
If Logan Blackheart loses that match, that would be the third time in a row. Do you think he'll have more excuses after that, Mooney, huh?
Third time's a charm, you never know.
Do you think then he'll have to admit that Harley Fairfax is the better competitor?
But Fairfax still has yet to prove she can win the match one-on-one with Logan Blackheart by herself without outside interference from Darkness Worldwide and David Barnabas Spector. Back into the corner, Steve-O just bull rushing Billy.
Just pulled some of, looks like one of Harley Fairfax's hair extensions that Billy was wearing, but Steve-O just pulled it right out of Billy's head.
Oh, Billy's going to be upset. He loves his best friend, Rooster.
Don't call her that, Mooney. She is Harley Fairfax, and she's a great competitor.
She is the Black Widow of Darkness
She
Worldwide.
certainly is, not Rooster.
But affectionately known to Billy as Rooster.
She's not Rooster. Stop saying that.
I'm with you, partner. I'm on the same page.
Stop saying Rooster. You made me say it.
Big headbutt by Steve-O. And Billy wants a timeout. And he is taking a timeout. Might be time for a juice box.
A juice box. We got a lunch bag of some kind.
Oh, there it is. It's juice box time. Oh, and he's got a sandwich.
Oh, look at
that.
You're gonna share a sandwich with Stevel.
Well, all we need now is some nap mats and.
Somehow I'm surprised the crust is still on that sandwich.
Stevel is actually going to eat Billy's lunch.
Is he?
Oh, Stevel.
Disobeying David Barnabas Spector's orders.
Wait a minute.
Here comes Billy.
Sugar Rush.
That juice box is like Popeye spinach.
Stevel's choking on the sandwich. He can't breathe. Joe needs to go in, check on Stevel.
Oh no!
Oh, inadvertent Heimlich maneuver
performed by Billy. Oh no, he tripped.
Stevel owes his life to Billy as he was turning blue in the corner.
Billy now standing over Stevel.
Billy, wait a minute.
You hear these fans howling at Billy.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
And his opponent from Mount Doom, Ryan Wild.
No disqualification match, JC, as the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, has run through Tokyo to get to the congregation.
That's right, Mooney. No disqualifications, no holds barred. Anything goes in this match. A pinfall or submission in the middle of the ring. Those are the only rules. This match, Mooney, it's become personal to say the least. Ryan Wild has been someone that has been targeted by the entire congregation. They're trying to pass on their message to the King of Monsters. They want Ryan Wild to join the congregation. Ryan Wild is not, he hasn't wanted to join the congregation.
On Shockwave, they took his ring jacket, they took the ROACH championship belt, and of course he's looking for retribution tonight here at Origins 2. He is definitely a fan favorite here at the FGW Arena. The future fans love the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild. Senior official Joe Lopez in there only to count the pinfall or get the submission.
Oh, this is underway, and here comes Brother Jonah attacking the King of Monsters head on.
And you always have to be careful. Deacon Ronnie and Brother Daniel at ringside.
Couple of wild cards out there.
They are a cult-like faction from Waco, Texas. Brother Daniel likes to play mind games, and he's got the Deacon as muscle to back him up.
I don't know, mind games alone will be enough to knock off the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, who's got Brother Jonah in a bad way right now. Jonah's going to have to do something real fast, real quick, to get out of this predicament he's in at this time, Mooney.
Ryan Wild basically controlling the skull of Jonah Wales, and then a shot across the sternum. And now, looking him up for that. Looked like he was going for a camel clutch, but now he's just going to rip his face apart.
And pull a mandible off the TMJ joint of the face of Jonah Wales. Brian Michaels, a sick, twisted individual. But I guess you have to be if you call yourself the King of Monsters. And here we go, Mooney. Cattle. There you go. You call it. There it is. That's the move, the cattle mutilation.
And referee Joe Lopez pulled out of the ring by Brother Daniel. Now he's out there arguing with Daniel and Deacon Ronnie. Oh, don't put your hands on the referee. In the ring, Ryan Wild sends Jonah out to the floor.
Oh no, here comes Wild, uncomfortably close to us, Mooney.
And the fans in the front row getting a treat.
Oh, it's Sambo suplex on the ring apron, the perimeter of the ring, the hardest part of the ring, perpendicular to the spine.
Dropped him right on that apron with a lot of force. And now Ryan Wild gonna take Jonah for a walk around the FGW arena.
Keep in mind, Mooney's no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes in this match. A little bit of audience participation right there.
Is he going for a suplex on that concrete? There's no mats out there, JC.
Oh, you heard the thud, Mooney. Brother Jonah comes down hard. The unprotected, carpeted concrete floor.
And there it is. Brother Daniel getting involved. What is Deacon Ronnie doing? Wait a minute, oh! The congregation have introduced plunder into this matchup.
Oh. Collection plate to the head, Mooney. Not the intended use of that object. Oh! Plows himself hard into the guardrail. The congregation looked pretty happy with themselves at this time, Mooney.
They are either going to cleanse his soul and get him to join, or they're going to destroy him. And now Jonah sending Ryan Wild into the railing.
Mooney, I'm pretty impressed with Brother Jonah here, taking it to the King of Monsters.
Impressed. He's had help. It's a 3-on-1 advantage, and they're using weapons.
Details, Mooney. Who needs them? Here comes Brother Jonah into the ring. Ryan Wild, I should say, on his knees. Of course, we'll see Ryan Michaels later on tonight. A big match with Amos to settle their score. But right now, no disqualification. Brother Jonah, Ryan Wild. Mooney, would you say that Brother Jonah is in the head of the King of Monsters?
If he is, he's never getting out. Who wants to be inside the chaotic mind of the King of Monsters?
Well, I don't know about the mind, but I'll tell you about the larynx of the King of Monsters being stomped on and choked out by Brother Jonah and the congregation. Oh, look at this, Mooney.
Trying to bring Wild out of the corner the hard way. And Wales with that shining wizard.
Could this be all? Not yet.
Wild able to roll that right shoulder towards the lights and avoid the 3 count.
What's going on here, Mooney?
Front chancery by Jonah Wales.
The Northern Lights release suplex.
Almost a Northern Lights, but he turned him at the last moment. And that time Jonah Wales escapes. And now Deacon Ronnie trying to intimidate the King of Monsters. I think that's the wrong man to try to intimidate.
Yeah, the King of Monsters, a pretty intimidating being himself. over the congregation. Nobody to turn your nose towards, especially when they're all out here together. Back body drop to Brother Jonah.
Ryan Wild, he goes about 300 pounds. He will fight you, but the man knows how to wrestle. And now, he's going to the top rope. Brother Daniel interfering.
Perfectly legal, by the way.
Big avalanche slam off the top turnbuckle. Give the assist to Brother Daniel.
Straight to Jerry the King Lawler coming off that second rope with a diving fist. Oh, Mooney, that was close.
And again, Wild unable to kick out, but able to this time roll the left shoulder off the mat and avoid the loss.
How close was that? Less than a second away from defeat. Brother Jonah rains down with that fist from the second rope. But the King of Monsters looks more hyped up than ever.
Oh, big lariat by Ryan Wild. And Jonah Wales doesn't know where he's at. Wait a minute, Deacon Ronnie.
Sweeping the legs of the King of Monsters, and Brother Daniel now on the apron.
With the Book of Jonah. The words that inspire the congregation, the Book of Jonah. And here goes Brother Daniel.
Oh my God, that Book of Jonah off the face of Jonah. Brother Jonah knocked silly. Might be knocked clean out.
He's going for cattle mutilation.
There it is.
That's it, he tapped.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Ryan Wild!
Ryan Wild picks up the victory at 8 minutes, 38 seconds, gets a victory over Jonah Wales and the congregation.
Well, Mooney, we've seen some healthy competition tonight, but let me tell you what we aren't going to see tonight. We are not going to see that man, the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, join the congregation. But no, Brother Daniel with a low blow, the collection plate to the back of the head, and now the assault.
A blindside attack by the congregation, and there's no one here to help Ryan Wild, and they are going to end this man's career here at Origins 2.
This doesn't look good for Ryan Wild.
Not at all, partner.
Putting him in the midsection right there.
Joe Kopech trying to get some order restored here. There's Doug Charles. The Czar of Erica Carr is back at the FGW Arena at Deacon Ronnie.
The trapezius hold with a headbutt to the back of the head of Doug Charles. Somebody takes their forehead to the swole of the back of your head. That'll knock you, I was going to say knock you silly, it could knock you out.
Whoa, wait a minute. There's the Dive Bar Daddy and the Heretic. Whoa, wait a minute. Stable has turned on Hannibal Rex.
His partner earlier tonight.
And he has saved his brother, Ryan Wild. And Steve-O just crushed Deacon Ronnie in the corner. Oh, ho, ho. JC, Cannonball.
Roach reunited along with Doug Charles.
And it feels so good.
And feel very good of your brother Jonah and the congregation. Look at poor Ronnie over there in the corner.
And now they have Brother Daniel in their sights.
Oh no.
Jonah recovering after being hit in the head, and he knocks out Brother Daniel. What? With the collection plate. I don't believe it. Roach has reunited at Origins 2.
What a sight to behold!
Unbelievable!
Ryan Wild, Stable standing tall together, along with Doug Charles. Providing the assist.
What an incredible night Origins 2 is shaping up to be. JC, I'm so excited. Coming up next, it's Mark Magnum with Jackson Breeze versus Jay West. Could it be the end of servitude for Jay West?
Mooney, Jay West has been the worst personal assistant that I can ever imagine. Anyone ever acquiring the...
This is Robin Nelson. Wrestle Popcast presents Beyond the Bell, and my guest is Roach, the King of the Monsters, Ryan Wild, and Steve-O. How's it going, guys?
Well, first off, you misintroduced my brother over here. He has a surname as well. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
No. See.
Oh,
The
come
problem
on.
with this is you call me the Tickle Monster and you call yourself the King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
I didn't vote for you. You're not my king.
It's a dictatorship, not a democracy. Don't
Well,
worry.
you got half of that right.
Hey. Just get a hard shot at the goods here. Right here. Cameraman, right here. This is the Roach Championship. And this means more to me than anything in the world. But, I feel a little odd, Robin. I can't have you ask me questions.
You're a little out of place.
You're
there.
naked here. I'm going to need you to put this on.
We can't take it
You're gonna
seriously
ask
with
me
that face.
questions.
I'll have to ask you questions in the mask.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Is that
Yeah, it's fine.
That's working for me. All right, that's better.
Okay, first question for you, Steve-O. What was it like after the destruction of Darkness Worldwide?
Now, why you gotta go and bring up old...
Hey, listen. We're done talking about Darkness Worldwide. This is about Roach. This is about what we are doing going forward. We're not talking about the past, Robin Nelson. I need you to come with the hard-hitting questions, but I need them to be relevant to the situation.
How does it feel, both of you guys, since you guys are brothers, getting back together after Origins 2?
It's like riding a bike. You never really lose it, especially when you know somebody as well as I know my brother here, and like we know our friend, the Doc, Douglas Charles.
It's less like riding a bike and more like Evel Knievel.
Yeah, the jump, buses and
crashing, burning. Yeah.
All right, so where do you see you guys in 2020 in the future Great Wrestling Universe?
Well, you see, we've got one.
There's one out here that's eluding me. Is for all the fans and the chanting we have seemed to not gotten a chance at the FGW Championship, and there's 3 of us now, so we're tripling our odds.
Plus, I hear that at some point down the pipeline, there'll be a tag team championship. So there's 3 of us in a heavyweight title and 2 tag belts. That's 3.
I like your math, man. That adds up really well. I mean, you went to school or something. I mean, that's pretty cool. Robin Nelson, did you go to school?
Of course I did.
No, you didn't. Don't lie.
So you're saying there's 3 of you. Where is Doug Charles?
Doug Charles is back at Mount Doom conducting some experiments and getting things together for next week. We always have to be a step ahead of the competition, because if you want to stay number 1, you have to keep that sort of mindset and not let anybody get the leg up on you, Robin Nelson. You got to stay ahead of the competition, Robin Nelson.
Since you're going to stay ahead of the... Well, this is Robin Nelson, Steve-O, or the Tickle Monster.
Hey, you watch that. I'm the only one that could call him that. I got a hammer, so I make the rules.
And the King of Monsters,
That's
Ryan
better.
Wild. This has been Wrestle Popcast Beyond the Bell.
We're totally not holding this guy hostage.
And there you have it.
Looks like you might have a rematch. If you can win your match tonight, which is starting right now, you might want to give me that. Because the stipulation is this will be a gauntlet match.
And again, Jackson
Get me a
Breeze.
referee out here. Let's start it.
But match.
Jackson Breeze, the most corrupt official in FGW history, again influencing people when he shouldn't be. He's spreading money around. He's accepting payoffs. He's the most corrupt criminal general manager in the history of sports.
Some pretty serious accusations that you have toward our general manager, Jackson Breeze, Mooney.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a gauntlet match. If Mitch Magnus runs the gauntlet, he will get a championship rematch with sexy Sean Casey. His opponent at this time, Doc Charles, MD.
You know, Mooney, I would say it's very disrespectful of you to be spewing off your problems with management to the people on Shockwave. Jackson Breeze, he always does what he feels is fair, you know?
This gauntlet match is underway. Doug Charles taking on former FGW champion Mitch Magnus, the wrestling savant.
Now, everybody might not always agree with all of Jackson Breeze's decisions, but Jackson Breeze has everyone's well-being at heart. He does the right thing in the long run, Mooney.
Doug Charles, a member of ROACH, and now we know what that video was all about. Jackson Breeze once again stacking the deck against Mitch Magnus.
Good stuff.
Jackson Breeze, our general manager, having a drink with my play-by-play partner, JC Flash, here at ringside, as Mitch Magnus controls Doc Charles with a side headlock.
You want to talk to Jackson Breeze about your problems that you have now that he's sitting right next to me here, Mooney? Do you have some issues that you would like to speak to Jackson Breeze about right now on Shockwave?
My problem is that I only have one, and his name is Jackson Breeze. He's corrupt, he's criminal.
Cover!
And if it weren't for an ironclad contract, you'd be gone. You'd be fired. You'd also probably be put in handcuffs.
Boy, you're getting a little balls here lately. What's up with that, Mooney? You're supposed to be an unbiased commentator,
It's true.
and you're extremely biased.
I'm not going to sit with my head in the sand, Jackson. I've seen you accept the money. I've seen you screw Mitch Magnus at Origins 2 out of his championship. Do you deny it?
You assume a lot. You assume
It's on camera, Jackson.
gifts and
I have known you for over 20 years.
right, and you have seen it for years, like this Flash guy.
Another cover. Mitch Magnus kicks out.
A fan gave me this because I'm so well loved in the wrestling world, and you know this.
You were at one time. You were at one time, and I'd also
Stick to the unbiased commentary.
I'll do that. Reverse of the Irish whip. Doug Charles up and over the top rope, and he's going up. Missed the flying body press.
You know, Jackson, you'll never hear that kind of biased commentary from me, that's for sure.
Magnus hit his finisher. Doug Charles has been eliminated.
Doug Charles, it's like almost like he's twisted into a brain buster.
He's still got to get through another minute.
Now entering the ring. He is the second member of ROACH. He is the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild.
Remember what I said.
I remember, Jackson.
Apparently Jackson Breeze and Ryan Wild had a conversation earlier.
Yeah, as we saw in that video clip, now we know what the plan was.
Hey, everything's above board.
Go behind by Wild. Magnus escapes, controls the wrist.
King of Monsters pressing Mitch Magnus into the corner, Mooney.
Yeah, the 300-pounder has
pointing over there to Jackson Breeze.
He has deceiving agility and great footwork for a big man. Collar and elbow. And Magnus, once again, trying to control the left arm. Palm strike right in the breadbasket. Wild catches him with a big clothesline.
Almost. Ryan Wild's a big SOB, ain't he?
Ow! A chop to the chest. Things aren't looking very good for Mitch Magnus right now.
He is determined to get that championship rematch. He wants to get what was stolen from him.
Flying hip attack into the corner.
That might have
Is that your liking, Jackson?
Absolutely.
It was to Jackson's liking. He approves.
And Magnus' eyes glazed over.
There we go. This ought to be it. Oh. Can you believe that?
That kick out was not to Jackson's liking.
Wild inadvertently gave Magnus a little bit of space when he went over to talk to Jackson Breeze, and Magnus able to regain some of his composure. Nice fisherman suplex. A good cover with that monkey grip, had the leg hooked and everything, JC.
Ryan Wild now off of the rope and coming down with a forearm. Mitch Magnus.
Look at the look on his face.
Giving it everything he has against the King of Monsters, already victorious in one match tonight.
Magnus taking some heavy blows. Oh, wow. And now laying in those forearms, the wrestling savant whips in Wild. Taking a big man off his feet. Going for the cover.
Could this be the end of the gauntlet for Mitch Magnus? Will Ryan Wild be the roadblock that Mitch Magnus cannot drive past?
Let me ask you this, Jackson. If Wild runs the gauntlet, does he get a championship match?
What do you mean if he runs the gauntlet? That wouldn't agree. Mitch has got to run the gauntlet.
What's the reward for Ryan Wild if he pins Mitch Magnus?
Cattle mutilation,
Did
Ryan
you dangle
Wild.
money or
Mooney,
championship?
wait a minute. Didn't go through with the cattle mutilation. Looking over at Jackson Breeze right now. Ryan Wild, what is this?
Just laid down.
Ryan Wild has been eliminated.
Ryan Wild, he took the fall.
And there we see somebody doing the right thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the third member of Roach, the Heretic, Steve-O.
Oh, come on, wait a minute.
You're kidding me.
Steve-O has been eliminated. Looks like the plan.
If you're in the market for comics, collectibles, or games, Future Great Comics, located at 528 Main Street in Hamilton, Ohio, has you covered. From key issues to recent releases, Future Great Comics has just what you need to make your collection fantastic. With friendly service and the area's best selection and prices, Future Great Comics in Hamilton, Ohio can't be beat. While you're at it, pick up some advance tickets for this week's Friday Night Fury, presented by Future Great Wrestling.
you see the big 300-pound masked man known as the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild. He'll be taking on the Black Sheep, Justin Dream. And Justin Dream we saw one time on Shockwave in 2019. He is undefeated. This is his second matchup. Should be a good one. Two big men, hard hitting.
The King of Monsters, absolutely no joke. Ryan Wild will face Justin Dream. That one match undefeated streak on the line here. I don't know how much I like his chances, Mooney. But we'll see what happens. How about seeing Stevel and Ryan Wild back together?
You keep shifting in your chair. Are you a little sore?
You can say that, Mooney. Go ahead, put salt in the wounds. Do what you do.
I'm just concerned for your well-being.
Mooney, I know how much you like to see people fail, and tonight didn't go the way I wanted. Go ahead. Get your stuff in.
I was the only person in the building rooting for you, Flash. I mean that.
Well, nonetheless, look at this Valentine's Day kiss blowing over there to Justin Dream from Ryan Wild. Something I didn't think I'd be saying tonight. I think Hamilton's having fun.
It is our Valentine's Day edition of Shockwave. Want to remind everybody very quickly before the bell rings, Friday, February 21st, Origins 2 DVDs will be available right here at the FGW Arena, 190 Brookwood Avenue in Hamilton, Ohio. Make sure you join us every Friday night for Friday Night Fury.
Mooney, I'm going to say at Origins 2, the greatest night in FGW history. You weren't here. You want that DVD. You want to see what happened. It was an incredible moment to be a part of.
2-disc DVD Supercard. An incredible night of action. And now the bell is rung and we are underway. The King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, taking on the Black Sheep, Justin Dream, and both men looking for control. Nice arm drag and twist. And now back into the hammerlock goes Dream. Nice escape. And a reversal for Wild. And these two big men. I wasn't expecting to see a technical matchup.
That's some scientific prowess by these two men, these two individuals, these competitors. Justin Dream trying to outperform the monster, trying to stay one step ahead.
And Wild looking for the escape. And now both arms trapped.
Hammerlock in one, a chicken wing in the other. And now look at this top wrist lock, Mooney.
And now Ryan Wild down to one knee. Back up to a vertical base and drags Dream out of the corner. And traps the arm once again. And shoots the man in. And nobody moves. Stalemate in the center of the ring.
How often do you see a competitor stand their ground, be able to stay standing, getting shoulder tackled by Ryan Wild? Also, Ryan Wild standing his ground. A stalemate here. Both men off the ropes. What a kick to the face.
Big Yakuza kick by the Black Sheep. And that stunned Wild.
There we go, look at this lateral press, hook to the leg, and a kick out though, Mooney. A kick out.
Took a little time getting into that pinning position. May have cost him. Of course, Ryan Wild, one tough customer. Now reunited with his brothers Stevel and Doc Charles. They are together, known as ROACH. It's going to be interesting to see how 2020 plays out for ROACH here at Future Great Wrestling. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching our official YouTube channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And there are the power blows I was talking about.
Those Mongolian chops. Shot to the face to Wild.
Now right hands. And Dream getting the better of Wild. Suplex. And Wild stands right back up.
Stands up before Dream.
Dream pulling down the straps, doesn't know Wild's up. Big suplex for the King of Monsters.
Both of these men displaying their strength. Dream, though, now in the corner. Ryan Wild.
That suplex took the wind out of him, and that's not going to do him any good.
Oh, Mooney. Oh, that hurts. Oh, he's not done. Oh, hold on.
Dream blocks. And now they are just open-handed, slapping one another. Chops, slaps, and there goes Wild.
A flurry of palm thrusts. Oh, thrust his palm right into the top turnbuckle there.
Enziguri catches Wild right in the back of the head.
Impressive agility and precision from Justin Dream Mooney.
Well said, partner. Dream really got up there. And now I think for the first time in this matchup, Wild may be in trouble.
Seeing stars as the King of Monsters.
He is staring into the lights of the FGW arena.
All right, you see what Justin Dream just signaled for? Twisting those fingers around. What are we going to see?
We're going to see a side of beef fly.
He's got something big in mind here.
Oh!
Oh, right on his tailbone. A Harlem hangover attempt. Ryan Wild's nowhere to be seen. Sambo suplex.
Wild has him hooked. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Ryan Wild!
Big victory for Ryan Wild here on Shockwave in singles competition. A great matchup between the big men.
Undefeated no more is Justin Dream. Ryan Wild along with his brother Stevel. They stand tall. Well, not standing yet. There he is. Now he's standing tall. Got that Roach belt.
Future fans, the main event is coming up next. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting edition of Shockwave from the FGW Arena in Hamilton, Ohio. I'm Moondog Mooney alongside JC Flash, and we've got a great card for you tonight. Tonight, in singles competition, it's going to be a hard-hitting match. William Wolf taking on Tricky Mickey Mavis. In tag team action, Jonah Wales and Jay West taking on the Black Sheep and the Juggernaut. Mark Magnum finds out who will accept his challenge from last week's episode, and tonight another great episode of the Flashbang.
That's right, the Flashbang. It's coming back tonight. You saw it last week. You get it 2 weeks in a row. It's going to be incredible. I know you're excited. I'm excited. These people are certainly excited. What a show it's going to be, Mooney.
Right now, let's head up to General Manager and Matchmaker Jackson Breeze.
All right, everybody. I got one thing important to get straightened out tonight. You know, when I book these matches, I expect the wrestlers to come out here and give it 100% every time, no matter what.
As he should.
Especially when you gave specific directions to individuals to do their job. Roach, you were given specific instructions and given a match to perform, and you were very subpar. You just laid down, except for Dr. Charles. He did his job. So, with that being said, the other two members of Roach, not so much, and you knew there would be consequences.
Jackson won't stand for that kind of thing, Mooney.
Go ahead and get out here, and you're the opening match against these three gentlemen in a 3-on-2 match. Welcome, gentlemen, to future great wrestling.
Wow, Roach, of course, we're in the gauntlet match last week on Shockwave against Mitch Magnus, and the two brothers, the King of Monsters and the Heretic Stevel, pretty much laid down and showed respect to Mitch Magnus. Doc Charles, MD, gets the night off,
Oh, a second, where's Roach going?
We're going to start out Shockwave with a 3-on-2 handicap match. There you see in the ring Hannibal Rex and Warhorse, Crosshairs Kelly, and Pat the Bruiser. That's a lot of humanity on that side of the ring, JC.
Absolutely, Hannibal Rex, Pat the Bruiser, Crosshairs Kelly. None of those three guys, what I would call a small man. Matter of fact, they're rather girthy, but as is Ryan Wild and Stevel of Roach. A lot of humanity in the ring. A real heavyweight handicap match we have on deck right now.
Keep an eye on Precious.
Mooney being given that Roach championship belt.
I have been put in charge of Precious as the King of Monsters has deemed it. And Crosshairs Kelly and Hannibal Rex, the Dive Bar Daddy, close to over 850 pounds on that side of the ring. And then you got the brothers, the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild, and the Heretic, Stevel. They're close to 600 pounds between the two of them.
And Mooney, what is that Roach championship that's sitting there next to you? Is that did they win that? Did they make it? You know, like, what does it represent?
It is a symbol of the two brothers, and it kind of smells a little funny. But the bell is rung, and Hannibal Rex, the Dive Bar Daddy, starting out against Stevel.
Here we go now. Hold on a second, Stevel.
Look like they may be trying for a test of strength.
What?
Tickle his way out of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did Stevel just try to tickle Hannibal Rex? He's the tickle monster from what we've seen in the past here at FGW on Shockwave.
Hannibal Rex backing Stevel into the corner. Joe Copez gets a clean break from the Dive Bar Daddy. Senior official Joe Copez in the stripes for our opening contest here on Shockwave.
Dive Bar Daddy's wrestling a clean match so far. And Stevel drives the knee into the stomach of the Dive Bar Daddy. Look at this, Ryan Wild tagged in, Mooney.
Our first tag of the match. The brothers showing some teamwork. Big splash in the corner on Hannibal Rex. And
even bigger splash.
Big lifter there from Stevel. And basement crossbody into the cover, hook of the leg.
Nice tandem offense there by Roach.
Doc Charles not with his partners tonight. And now the Dive Bar Daddy being controlled by the King of Monsters, Ryan Wild.
Roach is a disadvantage in this match. 2-on-3 handicap match made by General Manager Jackson Breeze, but so far, Roach overcoming the odds, but this match, it's still in the early going. Stevel tagged in. Double Irish whip from Roach.
And here comes the King of Monsters. Big forearm. Hannibal Rex stunned. And now Stevel. With that unique cover, did not get the 3 count. And the two brothers really starting out well here.
Ryan Wild giving Stevel a hand by putting up his foot. Stevel giving the Dive Bar Daddy a hand right across the chest.
And Hannibal Rex has not been able to get out of the gates here in this match. Oh,
hold on now.
Pat the Bruiser is tagged in. He is one half of Warhorse. They are the world's finest tag team champions out in Connersville, Indiana.
It's quite the claim.
Also RCW champions. in Southeast Ohio and OCW champions up in the Akron area. So long list of accolades for Warhorse, and here comes Crosshairs Kelly.
Like Warhorse is to tag team wrestling, what Sean Casey is to singles wrestling.
They are well traveled.
Championships.
They are well traveled, and they are an excellent tag team. And I'm sure they'll be involved in future great wrestling when we get our tag team championship field determined later on in the year.
Yeah, lots of great tag teams in FGW.
We're seeing two of them here tonight. Now, of course, Hannibal Rex, no stranger to tag team action. He won that big match at Origins 2.
And Hannibal Rex absolutely been impressive in his short tenure here in FGW.
And here's what's interesting, JC. Hannibal Rex and Stevel were a tag team at Origins 2. And of course, it was Hannibal Rex that got the pinfall victory at our 1-year anniversary show.
How quickly things change. It's Crosshairs Kelly now in the ring.
And now, the trio of the Dive Bar Daddy and Warhorse have trapped Stevel in their corner. They have cut off the ring. Rex with a big boot to the breadbasket of Stevel, and they are keeping him contained. JC, I know you got to be excited about the flashbang coming up later tonight.
I'm excited. Everybody's excited about the flashbang. It's going to be the hold on, cover here. I'm talking about myself too much, you know, Mooney. I don't like to do that. But the flashbang probably going to steal the show tonight, as it does almost every Shockwave it's on.
Oh, big clothesline. And Stevel trying to create some separation, but he is a long way from his corner.
Making Hannibal Rex a lot more horizontal. Knocking him into the middle of the ring with that clothesline. Ryan Wild wants the tag, and he gets it, Mooney.
And here comes Warhorse. Clothesline for Kelly. Chop for the Bruiser. Elbow to the Bruiser.
How long can Ryan Wild? How long can he? Hold on a second.
Miscommunication there by Warhorse.
I was going to say, how long can Ryan Wild keep this going? Crosshairs Kelly cuts him off, but not for long. Past the Bruiser, inadvertently knocking down his partner. Sambo suplex from Ryan Michaels.
Ryan Wild, check that.
Whatever Ryan it is. He's in the ring with Stevel, and here comes Hannibal Rex. Oh, no.
Not a good idea to take on these two by himself. Oh! A reverse pancake and a vertical cover.
That'll do it.
And Roach wins the handicap match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Ryan Wild, Stevel, Roach.
What an impressive showing by Roach. Recently reunited.
Even without the help of Doc Charles, they pull off a great victory here. That's going to shoot them and springboard them into a great future for those tag team championships later on in the year.